Hey,
Hey,
we're the only ones again?
thanks. Does my mic sound normal?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So did you already do the tests?
Yeah, I've done them. Did you do them yet?
Yeah. They're just, I don't know. I'm like, it's so like uninteresting or something.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't know. I
that
have a hard time following
Yeah,
like the SPSS, and then some of it you can do in the Excel, but he said not to. I wish we could just do Excel.
yeah, it's a lot easier.
Yeah. Because that SPSS takes over your whole entire computer.
Yeah,
But I took, some notes.
that's good.
Yeah, so, because we have a test next week, right?
Let me check. Yeah, I remember him saying something about an exam coming up.
Yeah, so that's, hopefully his review is really good like last time.
Yeah,
So, I wonder with the other girls in our group, or I wonder if they switch groups or what.
they just haven't come. It's been like 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah,
So it looks like the test starts next Thursday till Saturday.
okay. So do we have a group? We'll just meet on Friday, right?
Yeah, I think we still have one.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, so I guess we can start going over the first group quiz.
Yeah, that one's 12, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what is the value of the test statistic for question 3, right? Wait,
Yeah.
okay.
And
Let me see. So there was that formula for the test statistic, which we use Excel for this one, right?
so my group 12 quiz was like it was closed for some reason. So I texted him and then he didn't open it up till last night. So I barely remember this stuff because I didn't get to focus on it as much.
Well, mine was closed too because I texted him too and he opened mine. I didn't, yeah, last night too. So I
Yeah.
did it this morning.
Okay. Yeah, I watched the video, but I didn't have that much time last night.
Oh,
So
okay,
I,
so you did
I
watch
probably have
it.
to rewatch it.
So I wrote a note to use Excel, and then I think he has this formula in there. T equals like, which I don't know, like D minus U. I don't know. Like it's a formula, but I don't know how to say all the words.
Yeah. Is this the same Excel we used last time? Like the
That's
6 or whatever?
I was gonna I was like wondering that, and it looked like it was. So really looked like he was using that.
Okay.
I was gonna open it though and make sure.
Mm,
So I'll open it.
Yeah, because I have the week 6 formulas. That was the one we did last week where you find that's how you find the T-stat and
Oh yeah. So this question was, yeah, this was the test statistic.
Um,
And I wrote use Excel, so I could replay him doing it.
yeah, I might look it up too.
And I wrote down the formula, but I'm gonna find that Excel sheet.
Okay.
So was it last week that he had all that? He had a formula sheet last week, right?
Yeah, that's the week 6 formula.
Okay.
I never saw him post another one, so I kind of assumed that was the same one.
Yeah. Okay, so the Excel formulas were week
Yeah,
5 or something. Um, and the announcements, yeah, under week 5.
so it looks like he's using the same one. So I think we just plug these into the bottom formula on the. Do you have the week 6 formula?
Yeah, week.
That's what mine was called, the week 06 formulas.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a. Okay, I opened the wrong one, so I got that one now.
So I think we were supposed to just plug that in on the bottom where it says T-stat. So
Yeah, it's just confusing me where everything goes.
yeah, let me see what he does because the letters are different.
And then that Z star. Let's see. Oh yeah, the T stat. So do you think we use the last one, the T stat?
That's what I think, but the like input things are different because on the question at D with a line over it and an SD, which aren't on the Excel.
Okay.
So I'm trying to see what he does here.
I think he might have made his own. I don't know.
So it looks like on his he has the X bar as 2.2, which on the question is the D with the line above it. So I guess that is X bar is the D with the dash over it. If you want to write that down.
Oh, oops. Okay. Sorry, I was opening. Hey, I'm in a meeting. I can't make that right now. Okay. For some reason, I can't. Oh, here it is. So you said he used
He put
the D
X
bar?
bar. I just put X bar equals. If you look on the question, there's like a D with a line over it.
Yeah.
So he has that as X bar. So I'm assuming they're the same then.
Weird.
Yeah, and then
Oh, do you
the
know what?
S.
Do you know what I put? I don't fully understand this, but he said the sample D equals a sample mean difference. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about this lesson yet.
Okay. So what were you saying?
So yeah, that was like, because the n is the same, and then I think SD just stands for standard deviation, which is S on there.
Okay.
And then the mean, it has the same symbol, but it has a D next to it, so I don't really know what the D means, but that's what you put as the mean.
Mommy, now can you make it?
No, you already ate lunch.
No. Make it. Make it. I did not eat dinner, Mom. Don't make me. Make me. I want to eat dinner right now.
Hey, come here. Here, just a second. I need to get her some food really
You're
quick.
good.
I'll be right back. Hey, come here.
Can you?
You want cottage cheese and peppers and ranch?
No, I didn't want that.
No, that's you for dinner.
Why?
Peppers, and ranch, and cottage cheese.
Not to the
It's good. Okay. So did you get it? You plugged in everything?
Yeah, did you get how to do number 3?
Yeah. Did you get the right answer, or let me see. I started plugging in.
Yeah, if you plug them in, you should get 2 for the T stat.
And that's right, yeah. 2.2, just like going back and forth. Okay.
Yeah.
And 9 as MU is the mean, right?
Yeah.
Or okay. Wait, which one did you say to put for MU?
For the Excel, or it should be 0.
Yeah, on the Excel.
Yeah, it's the
okay.
on the question. It's the one with the just a U and a D.
Oh, okay. I always forget that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't understand why it has to be so complicated. Okay, and the S, what did you put in for the S?
S,
the S.
is the standard deviation, so it's just S on there.
Okay. Wait, did you put 3.3?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's wrong, but it's not like answering anything. I entered them all. And it didn't come up with.
Clicking on another box, maybe.
Yeah, it's still not.
So what does your T stat say?
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I'm going to enter it for a second. Let's see if this fixes it. Okay, yeah, it says 2, so it's good.
Okay.
We're good there. So is it always,
Yeah.
if it asks for the test statistics and it gives you all that, I guess that's how you know to use the Excel.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't know. I have to go over this again.
I know, me too. I go over it, but I still have to keep going over it.
Yeah, same.
It's hard for me when I'm doing it with him and then answering. It's like I have to I don't know. If I do
Yeah.
it without answering at the same time, I figure it out better.
Yeah.
He goes really fast.
He does.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I feel like it'll take us forever if we keep doing it. I mean, do you know how to do any of the
Yeah.
other ones for
this-
this quiz, for this lesson 12?
Well, question number 4, he said you didn't need to use anything for this one. You just did 0.0403, and then times it by 2, and then that's what the answer was.
I think don't you divide it, right?
I don't know. I have time. No, it was times because the answer was 0.080.
Huh.
Wait.
So, okay, I think I actually know.
I think it's because it's
I know if the p-value, if it's, I always get it mixed up, but one or the other. I think if it's two-sided, you have to divide it by 2.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So I'm guessing this one, they want the actual. So this is probably the two-sided value, and they want the one-sided is probably 0.081.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so,
Uh,
oh yeah, that was question 4. Yeah. So, and the rest we have to use the SPSF, SS or whatever.
okay.
So yeah, do you have it to where you could open it right now?
I'll try. It normally does
Want to-
something weird when I'm
Yeah, it'll
videoing.
probably kick us off. Cause I could try to get my husband's computer and do it on there, cause I downloaded it on there, but I think I did it wrong. But
Okay.
I always could figure out how to get there. I don't know. Like I forgot a step when I was downloading it.
Okay.
So it takes me a while.
Do you know how to do these ones? Because I feel like if we keep having to like look them up, it'll take like hours just to finish this one, and we still have to cover
Yeah,
the
'cause
other one.
There's 19 questions. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I wrote notes on almost all the questions, so I could just review my, myself.
I can't write. I'm not that much help on this lesson. Sorry. I still have to go over it again.
No, it's okay. I mean, the thing is, there's a lot of the p-value. I guess I think this is right. If it's less than alpha, you reject.
Yeah, so if it's less than alpha, you reject, and if it's greater than alpha, you fail to reject.
Yeah. Okay. That's always confusing, like, to me, but.
Yeah, I'd write that down.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
I could probably help out more with 13 because I was able to spend more time on that one. If you want to go over that one.
Let's go to that one.
Okay.
Let me open it.
Mommy, I thought you were doing that thing still.
Okay, I got it open. And this one was, and the whole thing was in that SPSS,
That's
right?
true, yeah. Yeah, I think most of it was.
But you also use like Excel too, I think. I can't remember. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, I don't think he used Excel on this one. I think you can, but he
Okay.
was saying that since Math 221C is for like social science majors, they
Yeah.
like this is what they use in the field, so it made more
Okay.
sense to just try to use it if you're probably gonna end up having using this later on.
Yeah, I heard him say that. What is your degree?
Psychology.
Oh, okay. Does BYU Idaho have a psychology degree on campus?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. Because I'm
What's
doing
your major?
marriage and family studies, but it
Uh,
has a lot of psychology in it.
yeah.
But
Okay.
well, I mean, it's like people go on to be marriage and family therapists and stuff. So are
Yeah.
you gonna get your doctorate in that or a
Um,
master's?
I kind of like just need to pick a major to get a scholarship, and
Oh,
so I'm mainly just taking generals, but I just took this to see how much I liked psychology stuff really. So
yeah,
if I did, I'd probably have to at least get a master's to do anything
yeah,
with psychology.
yeah. You do.
Yeah,
I want to be a school psychologist, which is it's a good job because you get all the breaks off. You get paid pretty good,
that's nice.
but you
Yeah,
have to have. I think you just need a master's for that.
yeah. I want to do like a sports psychologist where you just work on sports teams or
Oh
even
yeah,
like personal athletes. I mean, that'd
yeah,
be my dream psychology job.
yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would be. So do you have the 13 one open yet?
Yeah, it's open.
So I think number 3, there was like a list. That's how I found it. There was some list. I think it was on the notes that he gave us even that kind of just goes over the checklist.
Oh, okay.
So it was the
The first two.
first 2. So I guess it has to be normally distributed in each group and simple random sample.
Or was that on the notes that note page thing?
Yeah, I think that's where I found it, was on I think it was week 6 summary is what it was called.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
Test statistic for hypothesis is the t-score. I think that might have been on the notes too.
I know he said if you see independent, it's T-score, so I just
Yeah,
wrote that
yeah,
down. Hopefully that's
okay.
true.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds right. Um,
So,
Number 5 is the knowing which samples tell you nothing, because if they end up telling you something about the other group, then they're not independent anymore. So it was like the difference between the answers was the first one. Group 1 talks about Group 2. Meanwhile, Group 1 talks, but it doesn't say anything about Group 2. So that way
okay.
they're both still independent.
Okay, that makes sense. And then you're going to open that file.
Yeah. So did you do this one? I know how to do these ones on FPS.
Yeah, I did this test already. And I'll review it again, but wrote notes and was trying to go, with him on it. So
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of, once you get the steps down, it's pretty easy, but
yeah,
you just have to find out where to click.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just remember you have to, before you do anything, you have to like categorize them differently.
Oh,
So I think so they're like set up and they're two different groups. And then, because if you don't do that, then it's gonna not be the right answer. That's what I
okay.
forgot
So
to do.
yeah, I need to go back and redo that because did he shows you how to do that, right?
Yeah, so you click on like, I think it was called automatics. It was like automatic something. And then it opens up a tab and you pick the things you're supposed to, you pick the groups that you're trying to group. And then some other steps. I mean, it'd probably be better to watch the video because I probably missed something. But anyways, what that does is like it splits up the groups. So, because normally it's like group 1 and group 2, and that way it sets all the data like separate. So it's like independent for group 1, independent for group 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you look for like the degrees of freedom, it's going to be the right answer instead of mixed and wrong.
Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, the SPSS, once you figure out like where to click, it is really easy.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's, I mean, that's how you find all of these ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, question 10. Do you think you can do that one?
Let me see. Oh, what is the p-value? Wait a second. So we're going off of, okay, up there. So it's just that A letter?
So yeah, A is
Oh, no,
alpha.
no.
So the 10 is asking what is the correct decision between, so it's like, do you reject it or do you fail to reject?
Oh, oops,
So,
sorry. No, I'm on the wrong. I still have my lesson 12 test up.
oh, okay.
Sorry. I was like, wait a second, this doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's question 10. Okay, never mind. Okay, failed to. Yeah, those are always kind of weird to me, so you could explain that.
Yeah, so this is just the failed to reject or the reject. So number 9 says p-value is 0.33. And then alpha is 0.1. So because the p-value is greater than alpha, you just like look on your notes and it says you
Oh, yeah.
failed to reject.
And alpha is, sometimes I don't know. Okay, alpha is that A thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And it always says that? It's always like that letter, or is it sometimes something else?
I think it's always, it says the letter, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so that's easy. Okay, so as long as I remember when it's greater and less than, we're good. Or when,
Yeah.
or when to fail and reject. As long as we have that note, because he wrote that in the notes, right? On that summary page?
Yeah. I think it's on the very bottom.
Okay.
Number 12, we can go over. So do you know how to do number 12?
P-A-L-E,
I know it's the not equal one, but I don't really know how they got to that answer.
That one you just like, so you just look at the question. So this is what we covered like a couple weeks ago. So it says you expect that So this is the different one he was talking about. I think he brought it up. So on the bottom paragraph, right above 12, it says you suspect that freshmen from Utah cook dinner for themselves a different number of times.
Oh yeah.
So if it's different, that just means you don't think it's the same as U2. So that's why it's not equal to. But if it said like you suspect that freshmen cook dinner more times, that would be like a greater than sign.
Oh.
Or if it said less than, then it'd be a less than sign.
Yeah. Okay. A different number of times. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's not. Yeah. Sometimes it's like easier than you think it's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
Some of
you
these
know.
you just have to remember what to do. Do you remember? So, do you think you can do 15?
Okay. So that's the. Let me see. The alpha is 0.05. And the p-value is greater than the alpha. Right?
Yeah.
So, let me bring it right on my other page. Oh, you failed to reject, yeah.
Yep.
So if it's greater than,
Sweet.
you fail to reject, and if it's less than, you reject it. Okay.
I think these last ones we did on.
Let me see. I know what he said 15 was a tricky question, or no. No, that was number 12. Never mind.
12.
On homework 12, he was saying, never mind, I was looking at the wrong paper. That was a trick question. So,
okay.
but not on this test.
So I think the rest are SPSS.
Yeah.
So I still have to go over 12 because I didn't really know that much.
So what is the one sample Z test? Or I wrote a note about that. I just don't know which number it goes to.
Something about a Z test?
Yeah. If you know sigma, I didn't write very good notes on that.
I don't.
So
It was probably 12. I don't remember a Z for 13. Was it for 13?
I don't know. It was on it was on that page for 13. I don't know why I wrote that. So
Um,
I need to do it.
let's see.
I
Yeah,
think a
I
lady
mean,
just mentioned it, like something.
let's see. Yeah, I
Because
don't remember a Z.
Z always confused me. You know, when you like, I don't see him on this. Yeah, I don't know why I put it on this one, but some of them will be like, is it Z or T? I don't know.
I know.
Oh, this
Well,
one. It
there's like
was.
the Z score, number 4. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, okay. Maybe I did put it for number 4. So I put if you know sigma, then it would have been a Z score.
I don't. Sorry, I don't know. It
It's
probably
okay.
does mean something. I just don't remember it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I only know Z from Z score. What we did, like,
Okay.
I don't think we're doing Z score stuff anymore, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. I don't know why it was in. I don't know why that question has it, but okay, never mind.
Do you have any other questions? I'm not sure I can help, but I'll try.
So for the p-value, you like for number 14, we don't divide this one.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like we divide it. So that's the kind of question I have.
So I remember, this is what I on the when you find the like test statistic or like the p-value and such on the SPSS, like it gives you that little data sheet. If it just says p-value, then you divide it by 2. But if it
Okay.
says like, I think it's two-sided, like it'll say two-sided, that means it's already two-sided. Then you don't have to divide it by 2. So I think 14 was already two-sided, so we didn't have to divide it.
So if it says one-sided, is that when you times it by 2? Like, does it ever say one-sided?
I
I don't
think
know.
I think if it's not divided, it's one-sided. Like I'm not sure, so I don't really want to tell you the wrong things.
Because didn't he times one of them by 2? I don't know.
There was I think that was the last quiz. He probably had the two-sided version and wanted the one-sided.
Oh, okay.
But as far as my understanding is, this p-value for number 14, or like a normal p-value, is one-sided. But
Okay.
if it's two-sided, then you have to divide it by 2. So say like p-value for 14, it's 0.401. That's one-sided. If it's two-sided, it'd be like 0.205.
Okay, yeah,
That's what
that
I
makes sense.
think. I could be. It's either that or it's the opposite, where this is two-sided and then one-sided you divide by 2.
Yeah, well,
It's
yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I
it's one-sided, then two-sided is divided by 2. But
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
like
because I wrote here like on question 9, I think I wrote divide something by 2, but it was
Okay.
sigma.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is the SPSS doesn't have the same like names. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
true.
so I was trying to write down where he's getting the answers. Those boxes were like different names.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
So
trying to remember.
like sig, I put divide sig two-tailed by 2. I don't know. But yeah, I'll just I mean, I'm fine right now. I just for the test. We could review next week more
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm good.
The review. I mean, when he did the review last time, it seemed like he went more in depth and it was easier to understand a lot of these things.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but I like felt like super lost until I did the review. Then I'm like, whoa, that's easy. Like, why wasn't I?
Yeah. It's
And
probably just because like we kind of know what's going on, and then he like goes over it again, and
yeah,
then it makes more sense. So hopefully that happens again.
yeah, hopefully. 'Cause I at least need to see. But you got an
Yeah,
A.
same.
I think I could have gotten an A if I studied more. I just been so busy. Like
Yeah, I had like a. Sorry, go ahead.
well, no, I was just gonna say I understood it, but then there were some questions where I was like, okay, it's either this way or this way, and if I would have studied more, I would have known which, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, I didn't have any class one day, so I did like 4 hours of review and then just did it right after. So like it was all in my head. That's probably the reason I did good.
Yeah, because I only did like 2 hour or an hour or something of review.
Yeah, so hopefully I have a non-busy day next week and I can do that again.
Yeah. Yep, that's what I'll plan on doing.
Well, I think that's it, unless you have any other questions.
No, I'm good.
Okay, yeah, so I'll just do the same, like every week, I'll just post this on both of so I think this is
Okay.
13 and 12.
Yeah.
So you probably still have to comment on 12 and 13 if you want to get both
Yeah, I
points
will.
for both groups. Okay.
Okay.
Well, see you next week.
All right. Bye.
Bye.